Hey everybody, so I'm back on this YouTube or whatever, and it's what 3:21 a.m. right now, and it's 3/13/2016 right now. I gotta remember these dates. All right, so as you guys can see, I just did my hair or whatever. My mom just came over here, Felischa. Felischa just came over here and talking about she wants my kid. She wants to watch my kid at 1 o'clock in the morning. I just laid my son down because he had a late nap. I put it like that. He had a late nap. So he just laid down, like I want to say around 1. Alright. Or 2. I'll say around 1 or 2. 1-ish, 2-ish o'clock in the morning. I don't know what's going on, but I know that I'm not the only one. I don't feel like I'm the only one that's on this YouTube. That can relate to what's going on with me, whether their story is true or not. That they're saying these young people that are on YouTube, we just know that it is an outcry. And it is a war against us. It is a war against us, young people. Meaning the next generation. And what it is that the older generation is fighting for this new technology at the end of the day. Because they see how far we have come as a nation. And they see, hey, I want to be here and reap those benefits because I feel like I should be here because I was here through Martin Luther King days and first civil rights and all that bullshit right there. My thing is, I would not want to be 100 years old and alone. That's just me. I would not want to be 100 years old and be alone. That's just me. That's just me personally. Especially if my husband's not here. My man passed away. And I think that's just kind of, not saying that, that's selfish, because God's going to take who they want to take, who he or she wants to take at the end of the day. And it's going to leave people here for a reason. Now, me and my mother, for example, the issue that I have with her is boundaries and a respect issue at the end of the day. She don't respect boundaries. She don't know how to. And that's deadly. Why? Number one, I have a 2-year-old little boy. 2-year-old little boy out here that's soaking up the world, trying to get to know what everything is about. And what my 2-year-old has been exposed to is a whole hell of a lot more than I was exposed to. I felt like I was exposed to when I was younger. All behind my mother and her negligence at the end of the day. Now, my mother, she just came over. I had just hopped in the shower or whatever with my son, and we took a shower. And next thing you know, I hop out the shower. Before I even could dry off, I'm hearing the door open. And it's like, what, 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. So I put on my clothes real quick. I put on my shirt real quick. She all upstairs in my room and all that crap like that. Like I said, I don't have that much in my house. I don't have shit. As far as that I would feel like worth is taken. Or, you know, I would feel like that's worth anything. I keep telling my mom. I said, Mom, I don't know what's going on with you. Or what's your deal at the end of the day. But we as women, we should be able to talk to one another. We should be able to talk to one another without us having an issue. That's just how I feel. And the issue is, she wants to suck the life out of me, the youth out of me. She wants to suck all my happiness out of me. And the only happiness that I do have left is my son. That's it. She took pretty much everything away from me. Turned everybody against me. All my so-called friends, homegirls, whatever. I ain't friends with them anymore. Behind her and her negligence. Yeah. That's why I always been a loner at the end of the day. I always had male friends. I could never really bond with a female. Why? Because she always wanted me to myself, herself. She knows she couldn't make it out there. Because people saw straight through her. And they saw she really does have some problems. My mother really does have some issues out here that she don't want to get help for. This fucked up thing about it is she wants me to pay for her shit, her issues that she's dealing with at the end of the day. And then wants me to get caught way in too deep into her issues or whatever, to the point that I lose myself. I lose my son behind it, just like what she did. And the fucked up thing about it is, I told her, it don't have to be like this. Every week, y'all, every week she lies about the same thing. Said, Mom, you know, I qualified to get on the WIC and the food stamps and stuff like that. I already applied for that stuff, y'all. Simply to help my son out and to shit this fat bitch up, to be honest with you. Since I'm always on my ass and I'll never do anything. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what she says. Then when I have to go to, you know what I'm saying, I get put in these positions behind this lazy ass bitch because she don't want to move, or because her excuse is she has to work, or because somebody else's, one of her clients, I'll put it like this, closing a house is more important than her grandson. Making sure that she closes a house is more important than her grandson's life. I keep telling her, we aren't the same person. You know what I'm saying? You're not his mother. I am. So I have to make these steps for him. You know, I have to do that. I do. And when I try to go and get You know what I'm saying? When I tried to get my son's father involved with it, all she wanted to do was turn her fat ass neck at the both of us. And tell us to kiss her ass. That's what you did, Mom. Felischa. Preston's grandma. And then what's even more fucked up, Felischa, is this. You got a lot of people fucked up behind your stupid ass negligence. And even when I was downstairs talking to you, and I didn't even want to do that because, you know what, Felischa, you think you're better than someone. That's your issue. You always think that you're better than someone. White people have told you this. Black people have told you this. Maybe, oh yeah, a Hispanic woman has even told you this, Mom. Everyone has probably went into your office, or these majority of racists right here. That I know that is majority of, or that's most likely going to be closest thing to a black person in this country. Hispanic, white, and black. I can guarantee you, each and every last one of these races three races that I just mentioned, read the fuck out of you. And they're saying the same shit that I'm saying on this fucking YouTube. Even down to maybe some of your nephews and even your brothers have said this shit to you, Mom. You don't want the help. You don't really want that help. That's what's sad. And it's Sunday. You're fucking everything up. And I apologize to these Christians that's on here watching. But you fucked everything up, Mom. Everything. Up to the point that nobody wants you to be a part of shit. No one. Even when we was younger and shit like that, everyone always said, you know, hey, I would want to fucking be there at my daughter's wedding. I don't think I would want to be banned from my daughter's wedding by the way that I was thinking. Even some people, whether they were dark skinned or light skinned, even sat there and spoke up and said, you know what, I wouldn't dare try to get my kids locked up or sent to a mental home. All because I wanted to keep a used car. And you know what? That's what's happening now, Mom. Right? How many times did you have to get your car fixed? Or that car fixed, Felischa, since you had it? I have a brand new car out there that's been sitting up for almost 3 years. And you mean to tell me that you would put more money into a used 2000, what year was that? I think it's either 2000 or 2003 model Lexus, sweetie, over than a 07. That's why I keep telling you, Mom, you have some crackhead, Felischa, because I don't want people to fucking get the shit confused. That's why I keep telling you, Felischa, girl, you have some crackhead issues. You do. You do. Because you always think that you can sit here and fucking belittle someone and talk down to someone. And then turn around and feel like you can buy them. You can turn back around and buy their love. Because that's what these guys these men have been doing to you. Right, Felisha? They've been buying you and using you. And what you did, you turned around and you did the same thing to your children. The shit that you should have been protecting at the end of the day. You're not a mother, Felisha. You were never a mother. You are definitely a surrogate. So that's what you want to call me, right? I'm a surrogate for my kid. But I'm here each and every fucking day for mine. I'm trying to, and I'm fighting each and every day to make sure that my son is saved from bitches like you. They want to see him locked up. They want to see niggas be put in jail behind your stupid ass. Or because you made a mistake and you don't want to fucking pay for that shit. I pray each and every day for my fucking son. And all you do, you fat bitch, is sit there and teach him to disrespect his fucking mother. And you're his grandmother now. All you doing is teaching him to fucking disrespect his parents. Which is causing this boy to go down to the fucking ground. How embarrassing are you? If someone saw that, they'll be like, oh hell no, I would take my kid from you. If I was her, I would fucking take my kid from, I don't give a fuck. That's what they would be like. I don't give a fuck if that was my mother. I would take my kid and say, bitch, you need to get the fuck away. That's what the fuck I did tonight. When you came over here and barged in. It was like, I'm trying to be a grandmother. I'm trying to be a grandmother. I'm trying to be a grandmother. I ain't trying to be no fucking grandma, Felisha. I'm not trying to be no fucking grandma, sweetie. You have a problem, Felisha. And so do these other grandmothers out here too. You're so busy wanting to be a part of something so bad to the point that you end up pushing that shit away. And the only thing that me and my son father asked you to do, Felisha, was to keep us together, if anything. We asked you how much this fucking rent costs. We asked you how much the light bill costs, all that shit. How much it takes to take this burden off of you, sweetie. You never want to say anything. Never. We never came with anything at the end of the day. And all I was trying to do was help you. Because you were always complaining. And the fucked up thing about it is, he wanted to help. My son's father wanted to help you out. All he was asking for was a fucking job. So if y'all did leave, it's called a legacy, right? You still don't understand words, right? You still don't get it, do you? And Felischa Girl, you'll never get it. You'll never get it at the end of the day. All you're going to keep doing is chasing after Sam, chasing bricks, right? And then waiting for a person to get old enough and to say, right? At least you're going to be like, yeah, his mother's gone, right? And that's what you're waiting for me to go to sleep, right? Or for me to take me away, Java, right? And that's how you think of your kids, or that's how you thought of your two oldest children. I'll put it like that. You want to see us die just so you and, well, really you, because he don't fucking want to be with you. I don't believe that at all. I really don't. I really do believe that man does not want you. Because if I were a man and I seen that a bitch was doing this shit to their fucking kid, I would say, oh, hell no, bitch. But that don't make you a man too, Sam. I'm just letting you know, because I know you probably watching this YouTube. You got you a Facebook and everything like that. But that don't make you a man for sitting back there and watching this bitch do it. Watching this shit do that. Watching this bitch do that to her kids. And then say, you tried to help. Help what? Her? Help her take down her kids? Mm-mm-mm. I know a lot of men that do work with you or work on the job site with you have told you that you ain't no man after they got that check from your ass, right? And what you did, you went back and you got mad at her. Sissy ass move. What you call a punk. If anything, you should have confronted that fuck ass nigga on the job, sweetheart. Not went back and confront her if you already know how she is. She's been like this for how long? How old is my little sister? I guess she's like what 23, 22? I don't fucking know. Keep telling y'all, men that's out here watching these women do dumb shit to their children, or if you got kids by a woman and you're not there, like my son's father, all I can say to you, sweetheart, you sitting back and watching, making you look just as worse as them. You know. That's why I'm making this YouTube and let my son know whether this shit get took down or whether somebody saved this shit or whatever they have to do. At the end of the day, I hope that y'all show him this. I really do. Because if I am gone and they leave and he's in this bitch custody, I want y'all to show him this. Because at the end of the day, he's young. Like I said, he's 2 years old. He don't know no better. If anything, all this fat bitch next door is doing is bringing everybody down. Bringing everyone down to the fucking ground. She don't see nothing wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with it. Nothing is wrong. She sees nothing wrong with what she's doing. Keep trying to tell you something. Everybody tried to help you. Everyone. From celebrities to fucking nobodies. Everyone tried to help. Everyone tried to get even your fucking grandfather that you don't even see. Because you ain't even met your other grandfather. Or your real grandfather. That's what's more fucked up. Or this is how this dumbass bitch thinks. She wants this man that she says she's not dating, right? And she knows that this man don't want to be with her either. From what he's saying and from what the text messages that I see, how he talks to her, how he fucking treats her kids. Now, I don't know that much about too little about relationships at the end of the day. But I know for a fact, if I didn't really have my son around too many men. But if I told a man that I had a kid and I said, you know what, my kid needs this, that, and the third. Once I saw him act funny towards me about my child, and then he's talking about he wants to have a kid with me, that's when I had to say, oh no, because we have 2 kids. You already know, I mean, especially if I date someone else, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna already know that I have a kid by you know what I'm saying? By somebody else. But if they're doing that dumbass shit, like playing both sides or whatever, cause you know what I'm saying? For the most part, if I date a man that has kids or whatever, I'll just use this analogy. If I date a man that has children, those kids are gonna be with his baby's mother. That's just the truth. They're gonna be with the baby mother if we decide to be together at the end of the day. So that's not gonna really affect too much. You know what I'm saying? As far as like with the kids situation, the only thing that's gonna really affect us or whatever is not even really that woman. It's just really some of these women's issues at the end of the day. Now, my mother, she never wanted to address this child support issue with my father. Now, this bitch been fighting with my father about child support for over 10 years, y'all. Running up to that child support office, trying to make sure she got that check for her 3 kids, that $700 or however much fucking money she was getting from him at that time. And then turn around when she figured out that people got tired of her lying at the end of the damn day. People got tired of her lying about this shit. She would only spend like what? How much? I don't know how much money this bitch would spend on all of us, on clothes or whatever at the end of the day. Or when she figured out that $700 wasn't enough to buy clothes, feed in the house, her kids. She didn't, you know what I'm saying? She didn't get it. Because she had to go and put in her time. She had to put in work too. And we kept telling her, well, you need to get a job. You need to quit chasing these checks, sweetie. Y'all were married, mother. Y'all were married. Now, you want to sit up there and say, you had went to UF or you had got a scholarship to go to UF or whatever. And I was like, I can't remember. I was like maybe 10 or something like that. I said, you know, do you still got that letter? Mom, do you still got that letter? You know, or that application or something like that. She's like, no. I was like, okay. Well, do you have pictures of you being on campus? You know what I'm saying? She still didn't have any proof or evidence as far as to that either. So basically, lie. You told her, but you had to lie about. You ain't have nothing to lie about. I still would have loved you at the end of the day. Whether you had a scholarship there or not. But the fucked up thing about it is she wants to blame me for why she either lost her scholarship to UF or whatever. And we told her. My dad told her, I didn't make you lose your scholarship. A lot of women to this day lose their scholarships if they get pregnant because they have attendance, honey. Attendance. And we told you that, sweetie. The fucked up thing about it is I had to fucking live with that shit for 26 years, Mom. And I never got an apology from that. For why you were so bitter towards me. If that's your case. As far as your reason why you couldn't go back to school. Because you had plenty of time to go back to school. You can go back to school now, Mom. Hell, you left us with our grandmother. The one, your mother. And we was thinking that you were down there getting your scholarship, Mom. And all you were doing was fucking chasing a child support check. And lying. You don't have to lie about that, Mom. Felisha. Why? That was stupid. That was stupid. And what makes me even more upset with you, Mother, is you ended up trying to get me in that same fucked up ass position. That same position, Felisha. To where I was gonna have to fucking owe money to these fucking universities. Or these colleges. And I told you, straight up, I said, Mom, I don't want to go to college. I told you that when I was 18. I said, I don't want to go to college. I don't think that college is for me. I feel like I can make it without a degree at the end of the day. Or I feel like once I'm ready to go to school, I'll be ready. But I would rather get a job. That's what I said to you. And I said that to you when I was 16 years old. Then again, I had to look at it too. I'm glad that I didn't do that. Because then I probably wouldn't have graduated on time, Felisha. You know how hard it was when I was in high school, having to deal with you and my father's non-consistent child support battle at the end of the day, which was fucking ridiculous. That was fucking ridiculous what we had to go through, Mom. Me, Brandon, and Bree, we didn't have to go through that. All because y'all couldn't work it out. Or y'all couldn't come to some sort of agreement when it came down to your 3 children. That was stupid of you. And y'all were married. The fucked up thing about me and my son's father is that, hey, I may not fuck with him, or he may not fuck with me right now, but he gonna make sure his kid is fucking taken care of every month. Every fucking month. He gonna make sure of that. And if me and him had that relationship, or that, I would say, stability at that time that when me and him first met to now, I would still be able to get more help than you did for one child than you got for all 3 of yours, Felischa. And you're fucking mad about that. Cold world. Cold world. It is. Because the fucked up thing about it is that, you know, you and my father, whatever y'all have going on, is that y'all only care about yourselves. I don't care about your kids. And the fucked up thing about it is, Ken, you have I don't know how old Jameson is. I keep forgetting, to be really honest with you. But I'm going to say he's 10 or 11. But you're still out here doing this dumbass shit over him. And it's fucked up that you're looking at the shit like, man, I only have 8 more years with him. Then I can leave. It's fucked up that you had this decision, like, you wanted him to go off to be to the military, or hopefully he gets a good scholarship. And I hope that happens for you, little bro. I really do. I hope you end up being a lawyer, Jay. I hope you end up being a fucking lawyer. I'm gonna pray for you. So you can fucking... Oh, I hope you be a lawyer, Jay. Or a doctor. I really do. I really do. Lord have mercy, I hope you do. Because, baby, I'm going to need... Big sis needs you. Big sis needs you, baby. You know, I'm like 15 years older than you. So when, you're 15, I'm going to be 30. Okay? You know how that math goes, little bro. I really do. I'm really more worried about you, little bro. More so than anyone. I really do hope that you make it. I really do. Because we need you. We need you. They have problems. And it's sad that you're 10 and you know better. I want you to know better, just like your nephew. I really do. So I'm so glad that you know what's going on, Jay. I'm so glad. And I hope, Lord have mercy. Jay, I need you. I need you, baby. Okay? We need you. Because ignoramus, number one, ignoramus over there, You know, we have an issue in our country. I don't want you to get to the bottom of that, sweetie. You have to. They got a problem. To the point that they were trying to get big sis fucked up behind some shit that they did, and they don't see nothing wrong with it. You saw, you saw what happened to your mama. I'm not sure she hearing that. I'm not hearing anything. We don't see her anymore. I hope she do. I hope she ain't do that. I hope that she is in California, Jay. I really do. But